Hi, greetings in Jesus' name. Pointers along the way are brief, Bible-based messages I bring out, God willing, every Saturday, dealing with practical aspects of the Christian life. I hope they will be a blessing to you. You can visit my website at www.c-n-c.org for my articles and books. This is pointer number 909, and its title is Making Sense of God. If we start from the knowledge of God as an infinite being who created from nothing everything we see now, then we can also see that this God is able to do anything He wants. Psalm 115, verse 3. But our God is in the heavens. He does whatever He pleases. He knows every detail of everything, including all that is going on in the minds of all people. He can make the earth stop its rotation, produce water to flood the whole earth and remove it afterwards, walk on the water, turn water into wine, bring dead people to life, etc. It is not difficult at all for Him to have created all the world in 6 24-hour days, and He could have placed everything in its right place before He created man. In this way, we can see that nothing is impossible for Him, and that He could have actually done everything just as He has described in the Bible. But those who think that they cannot accept anything that they cannot explain forget that it is finite men who are attempting to explain the infinite God. They cannot accept statements just because they are in the Bible, that Jesus actually lived and did all those miracles, the virgin birth, resurrection, etc. Then, those who believe in Jesus and yet want to be able to explain everything enter into a formidable dilemma. The problem is that no matter how they try, they cannot find all the explanations they need. All they are left with are theories that cannot be proved, and then one theory gives way to a new one as people discover flaws in the older ones. But through assertive statements and media support, they convince others and themselves that what they say is actually true. But they are stuck with knowing that they don't really know that what they believe is true. Our Christian faith is not about a logical conclusion based on evidence, even though there is sufficient evidence available for those who look for it honestly. It is based on a real relationship with God through Jesus. Once we recognize who God is and who we are and come to know Him personally, everything else falls into place. But for those who approach their faith, everyone has faith, even atheists, as based on scientific or logical evidence, find it hard to read the Bible. They wonder which part of the Bible is reliable and where science or common sense is more reliable. As a result, they have core problems with their faith, and their relationship with God remains nominal, philosophical, intellectual, or superficial. If we want to relate to God, we must submit to God and recognize that He is the highest truth and reality there is. If He says He did something in a certain way, that is how it was. His word settles things for us. Then we can take our proper place before God as small, finite, created beings who even exist at God's pleasure. We must also recognize how we stand as sinners in the presence of the holy, righteous, and just God, and realize that there is no way we can relate to Him except through His unmerited favor He is willing to show us. The other way is to trust in ourselves. May the Lord bless you in your life as you have listened to these words. Thank you.